Hey there guys, Mr. Rumrold here. YouTube's new layout sucks. Now Wait, hold on. Let me just transform into commentary mode real quick. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yeah. YouTube's new layout sucks. Here's why. Now, I know this isn't the type of video you're expecting from me, of all people, considering, I seem to do only sketch comedy at the moment, but man, I just have a real grudge to talk about the situation we're living in right now. You see, YouTube has a website. It's great. People like you and I are able to create videos or even films to upload for an audience to see. But it's everything beside that that makes it or breaks it for people like us. Now, if you've been paying attention lately, YouTube has been rolling out some new additions to the website, which I think is great. I think it's great that they're really trying to, update their artistic flavors to the world. But sometimes it can be too much. As of October 29th, when I'm recording this video, YouTube has finally pushed out that mandatory layout for all of its creators and watchers. Yep, that's right. That random layout you would get sometimes while watching a video out of nowhere is back, and it's here to stay. And ladies and gentlemen, it is all but intuitive. There are these very little and very unneeded design changes that really do not fit the website at all, and even though casual watchers will probably never notice them, for people like me who use the website like 7 days a week, it bugs me. It bugs me so much, in fact, that it's the whole reason why I'm making this video. So today, I'd like to go over some of these changes YouTube has done to their layout and tell you why they're the most useless things that have happened to the website in a very, very long time. The first thing I'd like to talk about is why the hell do thumbnails now have rounded corners? Like, I get the fact that it's supposed to make it more TV friendly because, 100 million people, according to Google, seem to watch YouTube on their TV, which that's a lot of people, but for everyone else who watches YouTube on the desktop, why? It almost looks like those TV channels from the Wii, the ones from the system that most of you probably don't even know about because most of the people who watch this channel are like 13. Yeah, that one. It's like that, but worse. And really, it's just a shitty attempt to try and modernize the site, and I'm all against it. Also, it affects everyone's thumbnails that have a border, like my ones, or even everyone else's. In fact, you may have noticed, this video's border is also rounded. I had to go back and make a new border just for this layout, and I'm unhappy. But see, it's not just the thumbnails that are rounded on the website anymore. Everything is rounded on the website now, and I mean everything. If you think I'm joking, man, got a lot for you. Everything on the website is now rounded, and it's terrible. Everything you could think of, from like the edit videos buttons, the playlist description buttons, even with their shitty redesign, the description boxes for videos, even the fucking search bar is now rounded. There's just no point to any of this rounding. It doesn't make sense. I know it's a cheap way for you to modernize your site, but why do it in the first place? Now compare this update to what it used to look like 2 weeks ago. Look how much better that looks. But you know what's more pointless than all of that? Why is YouTube using a different font now for their video titles? The font, if you're interested, it's called YouTube Sans. And it is literally only used in like 2 things. I checked. It's literally only used in the title for a YouTube video and the fucking premieres. That's it. If YouTube is gonna create their own little font to go with the website, they should at least use it for more than 2 things. And sure, they also use it for all their branding design and all that, but not on the actual website. And it's not even in the actual video player. It's literally just on the title of the video. If you hover over this video at all, you'll see up there, it's still using fucking Roboto. There's just no point to this font at all. And if you look at this font, it doesn't scream YouTube to me. But just like this random font upgrade, there are some updates that hit me more than anything else. Let me tell you a story. In July of 2020, I wanted to rebrand my channel. So I wanted to try something new. Use something that not a lot of people would really want to use, but they see it all the time. I decided to go with my video page. Just a scrolling video page going through all my videos while my song Emerald Funk played in the background. And if you've noticed so far, the layout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. It's now 4 videos. Yeah, I'm f***ing pissed. Now, I'm sure most people will barely even give a shit about this, but me, I care about it so much. This tacky change, it ruins the continuity of almost every part of my YouTube branding. It's f***ing terrible. And my theory is that YouTube has done this because they think that most people want to watch the newer videos of the channel first. What? What? I'm sure YouTube knows by now that most views from people's channels are from later videos. They're from videos from years ago. And I don't think they know. But sure, people will keep complaining on Twitter about it, hoping that they'll get fixed. But no! In the end, it's not my problem. It's YouTube's problem. They're the ones doing it. But there are some more that we need to talk about before we come back to all this. If you watch YouTube in dark mode, you may have recently noticed that a little pop-up will come up saying, you want to watch this video in ambient mode? And I bet you a lot of people toggled it without even realizing what it did. And then you realize 20 seconds later, oh, look at that, there's a subtle glow up my video. Why is it there? I'm going to turn that off now. Thank you, YouTube, for this very unneeded update. This ambient mode, it's pointless. Like, why do you need a subtle glow for the video when you're more focused on watching the video than the glow outside it? At the end, it's just decreasing the blue light into people's faces, and people have it on dark mode for a reason. They don't want so much light in their face, and you're just adding more light to their face, and they're gonna get more f***ing eye problems. But no, if you want to fix that, just put on some blue light filter glasses or something. It's not our problem. And if you think it looks better in mobile version, no, it looks worse. It takes up more of the screen than anything, and it's just pointless. The whole fucking thing is pointless. And that's really my question to all of this. Why? Why would they do this? But I have a small nitpick here. Something that people may have not realized is the view count and the date published is now embedded into the description box instead of being, you know, underneath the title. I'm sure most people won't care, but for people like me who want to see, you know, when a video is published and how well it's doing without having to scroll down, I don't like this change. And also, why can the date published only be seen if you click show more on the description box? That's just tacky. And why can you also see it if you hover over the description? At that point, you may as well just keep it visible at all times. And speaking about unnecessary upgrades, why does the like button now have an animation? I was gonna get a dopamine rush when you click the like button and see it explode into many, many cool colors. Wow, I'm so happy. No, it's not a fun way of congratulating you from liking someone's video, or the creator for someone liking their video. It's just not fun. And the way YouTube is pushing these upgrades, it's making it look like they want fun as like their big tagline, whereas the website is all but fun. But if we're talking about fun, what about YouTube Shorts? Specifically, YouTube Handles. What is YouTube Handles? It is very, and I mean very obvious that YouTube Handles was only made for YouTube Shorts. Like sure, go to the trailer for YouTube Handles and you'll see they try so hard to market it for everything except YouTube Shorts. It's still so clear, it's clear as day that it's still only really gonna be used for YouTube Shorts. The only other real use I can find for this is if you wanna type someone's name into the description and don't wanna, you know, copy paste the whole link, you can just go at their channel. Like, that's cool. But other than that, I don't see any other use than YouTube Shorts. It's almost as if YouTube is literally trying to kill their website and appeal to kids more, even though the minimum legal age you can be to create a Google account is 13. And while I'm in this riled up mood real quick, why don't I just go rattle off a few unnecessary and garbage design changes from YouTube off the top of my head real quick. There's the premiere countdown from YouTube. They changed that for no reason. Like, the test card, that was perfect. It really summed up YouTube with that test card, and they just threw it out. Don't even use it anymore. And the new ones they've got that last up to 10 minutes for no reason, it's just pushing them further away from their branding. And I'm sure you've seen by now that YouTube has put the audience retention graph on top of their videos. Why? That just makes people want to click on the most viewed part of the video without watching the entire thing. They will miss everything. And speaking of missing everything, YouTube got rid of sort by oldest. You know, YouTube, what if people want to go and watch someone's very first video? Huh? Ever thought of that? Someone wanting to watch someone's very first video, see how they've changed, want to catch up and everything? No, they can't do that anymore. They have to scroll for 10 minutes just to get the video. And it's even worse now with the 4-video layout. It's going to take them even longer. Psh, nah, they don't care. But you know what else they don't care about? Creator feedback. I'm sure everyone knows where I'm going with this, so I'm just going to say it once. Why did YouTube have to remove the dislike count? The whole point of likes and dislikes is to show feedback to the creators. If you remove it, it just ruins the whole point. At that point, you may as well just not have a like and dislike it, or you may as well do that the 1 to 5 stuff like you used to in like 2006. But nope, they'll just keep creating these small and terrible changes to design. Like, remember when YouTube locked 4K from everyone testing it out for premium users? That lasted 2 weeks. Even though people don't usually have 4K monitors and they're really expensive, people love to choose it because of the quality. People love 4K quality, and you're gonna remove it and put it behind a paywall for no reason. But you know what people used more and more back in the day? The trending tab. And where is it now? It's the Explore tab. Yeah, it's no longer just one tab. It's like 7 different tabs. At that point, it was just easy for you to click trending and then go from there. And you know what's even worse? Where it used to be on the website, it's replaced by YouTube Shorts! And I'm sure we all know that the reason why YouTube Shorts is even a thing in the first place is to be a contender for TikTok, which is the exact same reason why like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter did it in the first place, and even Snapchat. But hey, it's all gonna get better in the end, right? Right? Of course it's not. Because YouTube is just gonna push everything that is bigger to the side while they focus on all the small things that make no sense to the side. Like for the fact that the algorithm and monetization on YouTube is still terrible, even after all these changes and fixes. There are people on this side who spend months at a time creating videos out of their spare time and love for the website, for them to upload it, to be completely flatlined by YouTube's algorithm. Their video is pushed to the side, and no one gets to see their creativity, their hard work that they put in for months. No one gets to see that. And then to top it all off, their video is falsely claimed for no reason. It's like the people who claimed it doesn't even own the video. And then after that, there goes their income for the month. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is the entire website is trash. I'm sorry. I got too carried away. But it doesn't need to be like this. YouTube doesn't have to keep modifying their layout just to be all hip and trendy, because in the end, it all comes down to user preference. If you go onto Twitter right now and you type in the search bar YouTube layout, you'll be greeted to hundreds of people complaining about this new update, and they have a right to. It is so obvious that people do not like this layout change, and that might be because they're just simply not used to it. I'm sure that in the following weeks, people will adapt to it, and they'll act like nothing ever happened. But for now, they'll just have to suffer. Or will they? What if there was a way for you to customize your own YouTube viewing experience? What if you could control the way you see YouTube with no downloadable extensions and no Tamper Monkey scripts? What if it was a feature built into YouTube? If YouTube created a small little tab on their site that allowed for viewers to customize their own watching experience, how many people on Twitter do you reckon would stop complaining? Knowing YouTube, we all know what the answer is. None. It's none, because YouTube will just continue to push out tacky and pointless redesigns that enhance the viewer's experience, even if they listen to creators' feedback. But no matter how many times we complain to YouTube, they're not gonna listen. They're just gonna send you the same copy-pasted email they send to everyone. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a massive conglomerate, and we're just people. YouTube isn't gonna change something just because one person said something about it. If enough people band together and send their feedback to YouTube, then maybe they just might care enough to do something about it. YouTube should be a place that actively runs off the feedback of its creators. It should be a place that can grow from those who want to see it flourish. But the way it's in right now, it's almost like talking to a brick wall. There are some serious issues at the moment with the way that YouTube listens to the creators, and the more they're going to ignore us, then the more we're just going to stop giving feedback. And by the time YouTube realizes, it'll be too late. We'll have moved on to something bigger and better. So, for the meantime, hear me out. Even if it's as simple as replying to a tweet or sending an email, your feedback could be what it takes to see the next big step for YouTube. Me, however, I gotta make a new outro. Those 4-panel videos aren't gonna move themselves. Anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you all in the next video.